All right, so welcome back again, and this is Football Pitch Fans. And as you know how we do it here, we talk about football, tactical analysis, and here we'll discuss and dissect matters regarding football. And on today, we actually want to do Chelsea versus Bournemouth preview. And before we actually proceed, definitely you have to watch the end of this video because after this podcast, we are definitely going to give our prediction to the game. And right now, here in the studio with me, your humble host, Benelin, and here I have with me, Cowboy Palmer. How are Chelsea fans actually feeling right now? Let's actually look at the trajectory, how Chelsea has actually gone from top to, conceding down, losing, dropping points in 4 games, I would say. All right, so how are you feeling, really?
Well, I don't feel good at all. I don't feel happy. Securing 2 points out of 12 is a very embarrassing thing, yeah? It's a very, very embarrassing thing. But then, at the same time, it's the EPL, yeah? Nobody's bigger than anybody. You will definitely draw points, yeah? You will definitely draw points.
Yeah.
So,
but the thing is, dropping these points right now with narrative actually already flying, with the players actually and also the coach coming out to, show less mentality. The saying that goes that we just trigger looking for 3 points and we are not even in title contention when you are second on the table. It's really something, statement actually that lacks belief. This is where we actually start questioning, this players' mentality. I would say when it comes to them not actually contending for it. Imagine Jackson asks, he say he doesn't even know what contending for a title is.
He heard about title contending.
Man,
before.
that's not really nice.
But don't blame them. They were right though.
Well, it's not about having a low mentality or having a poor mentality. Yeah, it's about stating facts and stating the truth. Yeah,
they're right about it.
My squad is still shaky. There's still no balance yet. Every match you are seeing 5 changes, 4 changes, 6 changes. We don't even have our first 11 yet.
Yeah, because your squad is big.
We don't have our first 11 yet. Our squad is vast, filled with shaky players and all that. No balance. Now, my team deep of form can be traced to a lot of things. We can see Jackson. There's a deep of form in our striker, Jackson. He's not scored in 4 matches, which is very, very, very bad. He's been given a lot of chances to score and he has not scored. And then my midfield also, there's a problem at my midfield because now, Enzo has been attacking. Enzo has been improving on his attacking game and he has been forgetting to defend. He's been attacking and leaving the whole defensive work for Caicedo. Do you understand? And then 70 minutes, 80 minutes, you see Caicedo and Enzo already tired. And then there's no Romeo Lavia to come and help out from the bench because he's also injured. So you can see the problem for my team. And then, Malo, I don't know, Maresca, why did you buy Renato Viega? Where is Renato Viega? I don't even see him coming up in the lineup. And he did a solid performance for Portugal, the central back. And I want to see that central back pair of him and Kobe. Maybe it will work.
Why is he not trying to convert him to a midfielder? It's not really nice.
Well, he's a utility player.
Oh, okay.
Renato Viega is a utility player. He's very good at the central back, the left back, and the DMF role. So he plays those. That's the 3 roles he plays very well. He's very good at those 3 roles. Like when he plays them, you don't even know the one he is. But I think he should be welcome into the starting lineup at the central back. Maybe that pair with Kobe. Let us give it a try. And then Gusto in his shaky form. Gusto has been very, very shitty and laggy. And James is on the starting line. James is always appearing on the bench. So I want to see James starting or Achimapong starting at the right back position. And then maybe James coming in from the bench still his fit to get a full-time start and maybe it will resolve our issue. And January window is here, it's opened.
Don't tell me you are telling him to go buy more players.
Bro, we still need more players.
No.
Obviously. See, bro, I will tell you, we don't have a number 9.
See, yes, but let me say...
We don't have a striker.
If you really check how this is really going, Jackson right now was offered more 5-year contracts,
Yes.
He actually penning down, which means he has, that feature in Chelsea, I would say. Now, definitely it's not performing. It's not at his highest or best level yet. I think what the coach actually, people around Chelsea should be doing right now is to really concentrate in bringing out the best out of Jackson. Now, I'm telling me you want to get a prolific striker
we gave Jackson
a prolific striker this period.
A whole season.
It's going to be difficult.
We gave Jackson a whole season. He cost us.
But you gave him you wanted him with 5 years deal.
Jackson is not a bad player. Sorry to cut you short.
Can I finish, sir? Can I finish?
You can finish.
A rival fan, let me talk. So Jackson is not a bad player. I'm rooting for Jackson. I don't want Jackson to be sold. But he needs a number 9. We need another number 9 in the team to help him boost his morale, to let there be competition, because his competition in that number 9 role is Nkunku. And Nkunku is not even the number 9.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's not pressing well.
Really
so we need a striker like Liam Delap. And when I say I want Liam Delap, because I don't want Osimhen. Yeah, you can. Chelsea fans can come after me, there's no problem. But why I don't want Osimhen? Because I don't want to be having a striker issue when my boot strikers go for AFCON. That's why I don't want an Osimhen in my team. I would rather want Liam Delap.
How many games? Right now we are trying to see how they can actually restructure the fixtures of EPL to really fit, most of these international games. So even those times, how many games will even miss in AFCON? It just matter of let's say 2-3 weeks max, because definitely the country they represent, especially Jackson, can't go far.
Yeah, for you to say you don't like
the EPL until the last day sometimes, until week 38 fixture, the winner of the league is not certain. So every match, every point is important. Whether it's 2 to 3 weeks, I don't care. Those 2 to 3 weeks can cost me.
You have a point there.
Those 2 to 3 weeks can cost me. And Liam Delap is not even a bad striker.
But what I'm saying right now, you can't actually say because 2 of them, you having a 2 striker from Africa is not what you actually need because of AFCON. No. Because definitely Man City won the league without a striker. You can actually, if you develop your team well, structure a good formation and good selection, Chelsea has more players that can actually attack. Can be a problem.
I just want my team to be balanced to an extent where I don't have to worry at any point in time.
Let's not really go far. Let's actually bring it down right now to this game against Bournemouth. Okay, going to this game against Bournemouth, in 5 meetings, Chelsea with Bournemouth, Chelsea have seen actually 3 wins, while Bournemouth actually have seen 2 wins. That has been, the stats going into that game, 3-2. And right now, going into this game, we saw Bournemouth actually plays a 4-2-3-1 formation. All right, likewise Chelsea. Now, tell me, what is the tactics you actually feel that Chelsea as a Maresca is going to bring into this game? Because you've seen a lot of different selection from different games that Chelsea have actually played, but it seems it's still not working. Dropping points in 3 games right now is not funny. Chelsea has to actually return to winning ways right now. So tell me, what is the tactics you feel Bournemouth is going to come into that game, and how do you think Enzo Maresca can actually counter that tactics going into this game?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of tactics up Andoni's sleeve, so he will come out with the same formation of 4-2-3-1. And Bournemouth happens to be a very balanced team at the moment, good at defending, good at attacking. Their attacking force is very, 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 very sharp. It's a very, very sharp one. And their defender is also a very, very, very good. All very good. From James Hill at the left back to Ilik Zabarin to Kerkres as the right back. All their defenders are solid. Very solid. And in as much as I want to sound very confident, I would say pray for Chelsea. Pray for Chelsea at the moment. Pray for Chelsea because, man, since I saw the fixtures of Bournemouth, I've been seeing Semenyo in my dreams. Yeah, Semenyo has been perfect. He has been appearing in my dreams, and but I still remain the most confident fan in the building. You understand?
This guy.
I still remain the most confident fan in the building.
Okay.
Chelsea. Oh God. We'll go back to winning ways. We'll bounce back into winning ways with Bournemouth. You can see that Bournemouth has dealt with almost all the whole big clubs except my club. And it's just going to be a repetition of what happened in the first leg. But this time I'll be scoring more goals. Jackson. No, Maresca, first of all, I know you have a ghost account that watches us here. So I want you to talk to Jackson. Tell him, advise him. Tell him things. Tell him his problems, yeah? Oh God, Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. The way he said Nicholas Jackson. That's how you pronounce it. Jackson, please, make use of your chances, yeah? Make use of your chances. You don't have to do a right spoiler shot. Shoot it well. Utilize your chances. Give us results, yeah? Palmer has been creating chances. Boost his assists, yeah? Utilize those assists. And please, Maresca, you can your selection these days has been baffling me. I feel like crying at the moment because your selection these days has not been sitting well with me. Back 4, okay. My 2 midfield. I don't know if should we get another defensive midfielder because I need somebody to be helping Caicedo to handle that work because the work is too much on Caicedo. Enzo has improved on his attacking game, and the burden of the defensive midfield is too much on Caicedo. You see, 80 minutes the boy don't tire because he has been running everywhere. 70 minutes the boy don't tire. You can see the last match, 81 minutes. From 70 minutes at the last match, Palmer was tired. Enzo Maresca, leave him for there. Why? When you have João Felix, you have Nkunku that plays that 10 role. Palmer is a beautiful player, but you should be able to dictate when your players are tired and make changes, not one change, two changes at position that you don't even have to make change. And please take Pedro Neto to the bench. Madueke should be starting.
Okay, these have actually been the prayer because, most times, being a fan actually is not really easy. It's good to actually, sees what's really going on, within these players. Before now, we've actually seen people praying, why is Enzo Maresca actually not seeing that Madueke is playing, not really playing nice, it's not really impressive. But the story changed, Enzo Maresca listening and he started benching him. Right now, the Pedro, which everybody actually sorted for, is not really performing. So this is football. All right, this is football, and it really baffles me. But I'm not really shocked seeing Chelsea fans actually clamoring for Madueke to really start.
The reason why I want Madueke to start over Pedro because even though Gusto has been very shitty, very shitty at the moment. But then Madueke doesn't allow Gusto to write him off. Madueke is a player that he wants to hold the ball, he wants to move with the ball, always advancing.
See, do you know what I really think the problem is right now when it comes to this goal scoring or creating chances right now? Apart from what Jackson is actually missing, but let's see it this way: more of Chelsea attacking force are actually come behind. They've come from either Sancho or they come from Neto. They don't have that, midfield that actually create, that gives those incisive passes. Chelsea actually want to come from behind, cut, shoot or cross. It's really not
really
because
true.
Right now, we can actually know that, okay, fine, Enzo is more going forward right now. We're talking about laying those passes. Those breaking passes. We actually know that Chelsea is more effective right now when it comes to their wingers. Sancho doing those dribbling and actually laying off for goals. Even the last game, Palmer actually scored. It actually came from that body fade and actually laying off for Palmer. Palmer actually scored the goal. I want to see if that midfield is actually playing in Palmer in a good position where it doesn't have to struggle to have that freedom to roam. Palmer should actually stick to one position where this is my strength. I don't have to be everywhere because it actually exhausts him and takes him out of some positions where those passes has to come from him because he's the main man that actually has to give those decisive pass in the final third. But right now, him hanging on the ball in deep areas is not, allowing him properly to actually have those vision for those wingers to actually cut in runs and make those passes. Yeah. So for me, I feel Palmer should be restricted from having that free role. Let him be accustomed to a particular position where he can actually be effective and actually affect the game. Because right now, Chelsea is finding it hard to create. Yeah. Apart from Jackson missing goals. But
I think we are creating. We are creating, and that's why we are seeing that Jackson is missing goals. Yeah, we are creating, and I don't really believe my midfield is not working because you can see. You can see Palmer making passes from that midfield, from that middle, from that number 10. Even though he's been playing the free role, but you can see him when he's in that number 10 position, he still make defense breaking passes to Jackson, and Jackson doesn't finish it off. He never. Oh God!
Now, you can't lie. Most times, we are seeing it right now. There are passes Palmer have to lay off for Jackson, but he want to shoot it himself. I think right now, another thing, a lot of things going down because players want to count scores.
Do you understand?
You understand, which is not nice.
You get fed up when you're feeding somebody and then he's not utilizing it. You get fed up and want to do it yourself.
Right now want to take it on himself, and sometimes a little bit selfishness coming in where you can actually lay the pass, you want to shoot it yourself and stuff. It's not really working. Now, going into this game against Bournemouth, we actually know the midfield is going to be a midfield battle because the likes of Lewis Cook and Kluivert and also Dango having, inverting and coming in there with
Ryan Christie.
Good. Definitely, it's going to be a midfield battle because we know Bournemouth actually plays more. Their midfield actually works and also their wings actually work. So it's going to be all attacking game for Chelsea.
If it's going to be a midfield battle, I think I've won that game. If the game is going to be decided by the midfield, because there's no way you compare Lewis Cook, Ryan Christie and Kluivert to Enzo, Caicedo and Palmer. I think Bournemouth is more dangerous from the wing. Their wing play that's where the problem always comes from.
It's going to be a wing battle.
But
dangerous from the wing. The likes of
Semenyo and Dango.
Look,
let me tell you. Dango and Semenyo right now, if you see how they actually play their wing football, they don't actually play it like...
They run from the wing to the middle.
Do you understand? They invert.
They invert
That's
from
what I'm
the wing
saying,
to the
because that
middle.
midfield is going to choke.
Yeah.
And now, when if as Luis Cook is in form right now, playing it well with Christian right now, when Semenyo actually invert, you're definitely going to see they're going to be having like 5-man midfield. And those passes, okay, who are going to feed in your defense is even a problem.
No, when if they have 5 midfield, the midfield will be crowded and it will be an issue for them. If they're going to invert at some point and make a 5 midfield, it's going to be an issue for them because indirectly they'll be playing a highland, and that is Jackson's food.
It's not really a highland because if you watch Manchester United what they played 5 defense, 5 attack.
And when they attack, I mean defenders,
5 stays.
5 stays when they attack.
Yes.
Then if you're attacking, if 5 stays when you're attacking and 5 is attacking.
Yes.
Well, I have 11 players.
Doing what?
To defend.
11 players to defend.
Yes.
You were talking about a counter.
Okay. Now in a counter attack, the only time where the counter attack where can be very dangerous, maybe if I've lost the ball up front, probably with like 1 back, because at times when Chelsea attacking with 2 defense, at times with just 1 defense, every other player is up front, inversion, sometimes 3 defense, back 3, sometimes back 2, sometimes even a back 1 when we're attacking. So that would be the only issue. But then my coach is very smart. He knows this, so I'm sure he will attack with a back 3.
We're really taking time right now, and time is really not on our side. Let me hear you. What do you think? How do you think Enzo Maresca will definitely set up what his selection will be like?
For my formation, I will still want Maresca to go with the 4-2-3-1 formation, yeah? So for my back 4, my left back, I want Cucurella. Then for my right back position, I don't know, I want Achemapong. Gusto should be taken to the bench. Achemapong, and if Reece James is fit enough, he should start. Then for my central back, if Renato Vieira is fit, I would like to see the introduction of Renato Vieira into the starting lineup with Cowboy. Or if you can start Reece James at the right back, Cowboy and Achemapong should continue at that central back because Cowboy did a fantastic job at the central back in our last match. So for the midfield, I want Enzo and Caicedo because Ravia is still injured. That's for my defensive midfield. So for the front 3, the front 4 rather, the left wing should be Sancho, the right wing should be Madueke, the number 10 should be Palmer, and my number 9 should be my grandmother.
Is the guy what are we talking about, bro? What are you saying? Who's your
grandmother?
I will pick my grandmother over Jackson at the moment, so the number 9 should be my grandmother.
Okay. I just want to ask you, Tboy. Yeah. Chelsea has actually have a decline in form, and we can't actually play it down to their performances because I think they are still performing at the same level which you've seen them perform, and they have been winning games and getting points. Even though in football you actually need to play good and also a little bit of luck, for things to actually align. So tell me, what do you think is actually Chelsea's problem right now that they actually dropping points here and there?
I think Chelsea lacks a little bit of balance, and it's normal in football when you have this large squad, to manage such squad can be so difficult, especially if you're not getting results. Like currently now, Chelsea are not getting results from these players. So I think they're going to find it difficult to know how to approach games in terms like this, you understand? Against Bournemouth, they're going to find it very difficult also, the match is going to be a very, very, very tough. I don't even see Chelsea beating Bournemouth. I can't lie. Chelsea fans are not even confident going into the match because the likes of their so-called striker. There's one thing I don't like about Chelsea fans is that when their players are performing, and we, the rivals, might see this and be like, okay, now this player is just doing this for the moment. And they'll be like, no, he's in form. At some point, if you leave Chelsea fans, they will compare Jackson to Haaland. Yes. So now that Jackson is not performing well, they are not calling Jackson out.
I still
Jackson has never been a prolific striker.
I believe Jackson is a better footballer than Haaland. Haaland is a better striker.
You understand? You as a striker, what's your primary duty as a striker?
To score goals.
And when you're not getting goals, you are as useless as anything. You understand? And that's the problem with Chelsea right now. Okay, now they're not calling they're now calling out Maresca to be starting Madueke ahead of Pedro Neto. Does that make any sense? No.
It does, because
that
Pedro
doesn't make
Neto
any
plays
sense, bro.
cock football. His head is always down. Yeah, you need to raise up your head. You need to
But that's how he has
advance.
been playing even when he was, in good form.
Yeah, so that's his game.
You can't say
you understand.
If you notice, yeah, if you watch Chelsea's game, the right wing is not functioning.
The right wing.
The right wing is not dangerous.
I don't think so.
The
Maybe
right
you can
wing is
say
not
your last two
dangerous.
matches.
Yes,
You can say your last two matches.
That's it now. That's
Well,
the
it
result
can be
now. Like
correct. It can be corrected.
It can be corrected. How?
I think
It can be
the
corrected by
pairing. I think you guys lack a good right back. You understand? There is no. I don't see any
Malo
chemistry.
Gusto.
Yes, I don't see any good chemistry between Manu Gusto and Pedro. There's
The truth is that
there's no connection.
chemistry between Pedro and Palmer, and that's the issue.
Okay, yeah, I guess because we've actually seen this happening, and Chelsea has been winning games, and they'll still be pairing Palmer to feed Neto, and Chelsea has been winning games. So I feel like this issue has been there, but in football, just as I said, you need to play nice and also a little bit of
Elements
luck,
of luck.
to actually have everything gel together. Okay, so with that being said, right now we just want to say the predictions, going into this game, because they actually had a good lineup. Chelsea, we can't say Chelsea has actually, Chelsea is even impacted with injury. We can't say that, because apart from James, who's actually fit, but they're trying to manage the injury and whatever. Who again,
Lavia is injured. Van der Schiel is injured.
So for me, the Van der Schiel you're calling right now, I think there was a time you people actually didn't want him.
They don't like.
Yes,
there
was a time, but there's an improvement in his performance.
You can say that in clandestine, all right? You can't be loud in it. So you just say
no. I will loud it, because the truth is that if my players perform, I will come out here, I will sing for them, I will rain praises on them.
That will make you fun.
And if they do otherwise, I will come out here, I will lay them down and trash the hell out of them.
All right, so it is what it is right now. But going forward, what do you think should be the expected scoreline, in this game right now? That if Chelsea couldn't actually live up to that scoreline to you, it's not really. I know definitely 3 points is ultimate, and that's what you actually expect. But what the scoreline is for
it's painful. It's so painful that it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Like I'm shocked right now. Like, I would say a prospective fan.
No, he's correct. He doesn't have to lie.
I said he doesn't have to lie.
It's just so painful. It's just so painful. Like, I don't like the fact it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Like I told you, I'm a Premier League guru.
No, this is going to actually cause
I say
a lot of
draw.
I'm a Premier League guru, and you should have known my predictions.
This is going to cause a lot of controversies. If Chelsea fans actually listening to you right now.
I'm just saying the truth. It's what I see.
It's really factual.
It's just a fact. It's just a fact.
Wow.
It's what I see. It's going to be a 1-1 draw. I really wish it could be otherwise. I really pray it end up being otherwise, because I obviously want my team to win. My team has all it takes to win. But from the performances of both clubs, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Wow, I can actually say kudos, and wow, my God, that's anything I can actually sound right now, because it's really not easy to actually see a fan who knows in and out of the team and know when the team are actually performing better and when the team is not really performing better. For you to actually have the odds to come out and say this game you're expecting a draw, it's really something surprising to me. Even though fanatics who actually want even in the worst times still say their team is going to win, but you being factual is something very nice and recommendable, and I appreciate you. And I feel Chelsea can, still do something, to still steal the 3 points out of this game. What do you think, as a Reservoir fan, the scoreline could be? You say 2-2.
I think the match is going to end draw though. But if anything is supposed to turn around in that match, I think it's going to be in favor of Chelsea. I think it's going to be in favor of Chelsea. But I see 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Yeah. So this match right now, in our prediction given by a Chelsea fan, he said 2-2 or 1-1 draw. You saying 2-2 draw. Let's see how the game goes. But for me, it's going to be a goal galore, because Chelsea can score and Bournemouth can also score. So it is what it is, and it's going to be an entertaining and enjoyable football match, because both teams are not sitting down. They are good in attack. Chelsea have the attacking force to actually score any team right now.
Bring down London Bridge.
The same way Bournemouth actually have the attacking force in Semenyo and Dango.
It's a 50-50 match.
So it's actually an interesting match, which I'm definitely looking out for. All right, so thank you so much. And this is where we actually draw this curtain right now. In case you've been watching even up to this moment, we want to appreciate you for your support. And please do check more of our videos on other topics, which we actually covered on our channel. And please don't go anywhere, because after this game between Chelsea and Bournemouth, we are going to grant fan interview to really know how the fans actually feel about the performances of the player, and to know whether Chelsea fans are going to be enough smile or they're going to feel bad after the game. But it is what it is. We definitely wish that Chelsea will have every cause to smile after the end of the game. Before we close it right now, tell me, Cowboy Power, what is your last word for all Chelsea fans under the sound of your voice right now?
Well, before I give you my last word, I want to use this means to tell you to say, happy birthday, Eden Hazard. We love you. We've not forgotten the goal you scored against Arsenal. We've not forgotten the goal you scored against Liverpool. Happy 34th-year-old birthday to you, Eden Hazard. Thank you for all you've done for us, sir. We love you and God bless you. And to my Chelsea fans,
okay,
we are coming back strong. Just be patient.
Oh.
Mazi Maresca remains the man.
All right. So the message right now to all Chelsea fan out there is that Mazi Maresca is still the man for the job, and definitely Chelsea is bouncing back on the plight to actually steal the league as Abero FC is still on.
I tell you.
This is what it is. Underdogs still in the title. Where the eyes right now is not on them. They'll still steal the title. Let Liverpool actually watch out for Chelsea in case the stealing happens. The heist. The biggest heist of the Premier League. All right, so it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe on our channel for more content like this. And in case you want to be a part of our conversation, please do reach us out from any social media platform you're watching this video from to actually let us call you in our studio calling section where we'll call you so that I can actually discuss matters regarding football with us. And thank you so much. And this way we draw the curtain. And here, your humble host, Benny Lean. And here with me, Ice Cowboy, Palmer, Sanu Palmer. And there I have Tboy,
AFC.
Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one.